feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
A little disturbing earlier today. NBA Youngboy posted a picture of him laid down with a bunch of pills. No, don't know what pills those are, and a cup which people would believe is lean. Obviously, it made a lot of people worry about him. You know, he put a caption that says, "That's why I don't pick up my phone when it rings." It's interesting, but it's kind of hard for me to even like speak about this because I'm not someone who uses these type of narcotics. Like we all have our vices. Yeah, I do know my vice, my choice in like if whatever it's gonna be, I be drinking my little liquor. You know what I mean? That's just about it. Um, the only thing I could say because I've been around him and he did say something to me that was, why it's so hard to speak on these things because like no matter what I say, it's gonna feel like I'm caping for somebody who might need help, right? Like like for example, like he told me he's like yo act, because he was explaining to me I didn't get some of these terminology. He was like yo something about rich sipping or something like that. He was saying that yo he used to be on some other shit and he stopped. And he kind of asked me, said, "Ain't you proud of me?" And I said, "Of course I'm proud of you. Of course I'm gonna be proud of somebody who used the willpower to stop doing something that wasn't that positive for them." Now it doesn't mean that he ain't never done nothing else. The only thing I could say, and this is where I think y'all probably gonna get a little mad at me for it because you'll be like, "Damn, you're caping." What you are seeing? Oh my bad, it's not even on there. What you are seeing when it comes to this, these are prescribed to him. So again, 100% is prescribed to him. I've seen it with my own two eyes. You get what I mean? So it's not like this guy's, for the people who do care about like maybe not only sobriety but like his freedom. It's not like this guy's just like, yo, no. He's prescribed these things for various reasons, and yeah, yeah. Am I like part of the problem if I say something like that? Now, granted, do I feel like he should put out a picture like this? Absolutely not. Hell no. I don't think he should put out a picture like this. You know when I did my very first interview with him, when I spoke to him about drugs, he refused to tell me even what drugs he did. And the feeling, or I don't know if it was directly or whatever he told me, but actually I think he just told me directly. He didn't want to say it because he didn't want his fans to be on it, right? It was just like whatever he did was his choice, but he didn't want to promote it to fans. And I think this was a little bit anti what that sentiment was back then, because now you're going to have fans who are going to look at this and they're going to take it to the extreme, or they're going to be like, "Oh, well, our favorite does this. Let's do it." And I don't think that's his goal at all. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much as I would say to that. You know what I mean? Somebody said, "Nah, the picture is hard as hell." Not gonna lie. I guess people are looking at. He has a lot of tattoos. I didn't even notice he has like a syringe. This is like a Xanax bar or something of the sort. Again, obviously, he is going through a lot because he's on house arrest. But I will tell you that everything he has is prescribed to him. I will just say that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. And I kind of feel a little bit like a sucker for not getting too much in depth to it. But I will say, when you're privy to, like, I've been around him, and I was around him for a few days, and I felt like it would be breaking his trust and breaking his privacy to really speak more than about it than that. Now, if you're worried as a fan, like, hey, listen, does he have a problem? Does he need help? I'll say he's aware of everything he's doing, and I'm proud of him for seeking help with things that he felt he maybe needed to get under control. I'll say that, and I hope I don't come across as somebody who's enabling, somebody who's excusing, because of course, like he's one of the greatest artists of our generation, and we don't want to see like shit. Man, I feel like it's kind of we're on a ticking time bomb for like another artist to like pass away of drug use, and we're hoping it's nobody that we love, or we're hoping it's nobody. Period. So, you know, um, just saying prayers for young boy. All right, cool. All right. Okay. Now, in support of what Wax said about this whole like Meg the Stallion thing, there's like another person who's speaking on it, and here's what they said. Check this out.
You're gonna see on the video that after they start fighting, she goes to get the where her bags were. She goes and get the gun and she shoots Meg. I promise you.
So you go walk it back. You say you saw the tape, correct?
So yeah, I promise you, I saw the tape.
So describe it to me.
What you see on?
Hey, matter of fact, let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. You know, it's just because I want to make sure if it's heavy on my heart, because y'all do have to realize anytime I start like rocking with the artists and we talking and we whatever. I know most of y'all would be like, Aki, these are not your friends, blah blah blah. I get it, but I do have a genuine care for these people, and I've at times felt very very guilty of not intervening or not being the person. Like I'm not the person that's supposed to be the most liked by them, but I'm the person that if I'm cool with you, like I should be able to say the stuff that maybe everybody around you who you're paying won't say. Um, as far as Youngboy goes, I do know he wants to have positive and he wants to get better. He wants positive outcomes, and of course, if you don't know, I'll be going back up to the mountain to see him. I saw him already, but I'll go up to the mountain to see him again, and I'm gonna try to address it head on. Because also he's a very understanding person like that too. You know what I mean? Like shit. When I went up there, he was like, "Yo, act." To help somebody, sometimes you have to also commit yourself to it. Like for example, I went up there. You know what he said? You say, "Yo, act," because he wanted me to stay for like I feel like I'm saying too much now. He wanted me to stay for like a week, and it was like, "Yo, act. You should stay for a week. Yo, we should start going to the gym and like working out together." And like that's like how someone would tell you like, "Yo, listen, let's get you in shape, but let's do it together," type shit. So I'm probably not saying I have any impact on anything, but I know when I do see him, I think I'm gonna try to propose, you know, some methods that hopefully could help maybe curb some of these like habits or behavior or possibly addictions. I'm not saying he's addicted. All right. Um, we should all try to help each other. Right. Anyway, all right. I'll leave that there. Let me go